Hello everyone. In today's video, we're going to see how rich we can get in 1 hour using only one lemon lion. If you didn't know, the lemon lion was a pet that was given out during the admin abuse, and every 5 minutes it applies the brain rot mutation to a random fruit, and every 10 minutes it gives a random pet 1,000 experience points. The only rules are that I'm not allowed to accept any gifts or use any Robux, and we have 1 hour on the clock to get as far as possible. Technically, I have like 26 extra shekels since I had to do the tutorial, but that doesn't really matter. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. So pretty much in the beginning, I just tried to get a carrot that was as big as possible, and I had 5 minutes to make that happen before the lemon lion would roar and apply the brain rot mutation. This carrot was decently sized, so I decided to keep it and start growing some strawberries. After a bit of asking, the lemon lion roared and applied the brain rot mutation, making this singular carrot worth over 2,000 shekels. This allowed me to start buying some orange tulips. The next plant I would get the brain rot mutation on, since they have a very high base value for an early game plant. I went into a cycle of buy, harvest, sell, repeat. Since the lemon lion takes 5 minutes, I was actually able to afford a bamboo to get the brain rot mutation on, which has an even higher base value than the orange tulip. I shoveled my other plants so the lemon lion would only apply brain rot mutation to the bamboo, and then I waited for it to happen. After a while, the mutation was finally applied, but I still had to wait for the bamboo to grow. This took long enough that we actually got the moonlit mutation as well. Now that it was finally grown, it was time to go see how much this was worth. Almost 1 million shekels from one bamboo. We are so back. I sold the bamboo and then went to the seed shop where there were even more bamboos in stock, so I bought them and went to my garden hoping to get a huge one. We actually managed to get 2 pretty huge ones, which was nice. So I went to the gear shop to go get some watering cans for them. And it's not there, it's just not there. Where the hell did it go? Okay, change of plans. I'm gonna wait for the lemon lion to apply the brain rot mutation and rejoin for the gear shop. After a bit of waiting, it applied the brain rot mutation along with the moonlit mutation that we got earlier, so I rejoined quickly since the timer was still going while I was out of the game. Now that we actually had the gear shop, I was able to purchase watering cans to increase the growth speed of my bamboo and recall wrenches. I harvested the giant bamboo with brain rot and moonlit and went to go sell it. $6 million shekels for one bamboo is crazy. I couldn't really buy anything with the money since the stock was kinda mid, so I just waited for the lemon lion to brain rot the other bamboo to sell as well. Once it was brain rot, I went to go sell it. Another 4 million from one bamboo. We've officially hit the 10 million mark of shekels. Unfortunately, the stock was horrible, so I just had to wait for a while. I also decided to buy some common eggs in case we got a dog or golden lab that dug up some op seed. The brain rot mutation was kind of wasted on a carrot since that only made us like 2,000 shekels, but it was better than nothing, I guess. I then got a daffodil and corn for some reason I don't know why, but the daffodil got brain rot and made us another 100,000 shekels for our collection. The stock was actually decent this time around, since we were able to buy cactus, which could give us a lot of money if we got the brain rot mutation with them. Unfortunately, the brain rot mutation was kind of wasted, since I didn't have any plants down for it to actually use it on. These cactuses actually take a millennia to grow. After a while of waiting, I went to go check the seed stock refresh, and there's an ember lily. This is not a drill, I repeat. This is not a drill. Unfortunately, I am broke, so hopefully these cactuses can grow fast enough for me to be able to afford it. We did manage to get a gold cactus, which was awesome, but it is growing so slowly, I don't know if we'll be able to make it in time. I also managed to get a godly sprinkler while I was waiting, so that would be nice for growing massive cactuses. I tried using watering cans, but I think the cactus was too high up, so they did absolutely nothing. This was painful to watch. The brain rot mutation was successfully applied to the cactus, so now all we could do is wait for it to finish growing. The ember lily is out of stock in like 30 seconds, so if it could hurry up, that would be appreciated. That hurt. But we just gotta keep grinding to get as much money as possible. I considered buying another egg, but decided it probably wouldn't do much in 10 minutes. Eventually, after what felt like 500 years, the golden cactus finally grew. It was time to see how much this thing was worth. Almost 15 million for one cactus. Let's go! I sold that bad boy, and now we've almost got 25 million shekels to our name. We also managed to get another brain rot cactus, which was nice, but we still had to wait for it to grow. I went back to the orange tulips to see if we could get anything good from them, and I managed to get a massive orange tulip for our garden. It was also silver, which was a nice bonus. My dog then managed to clutch up and dig up a bamboo seed, which officially made Suki the dog the goat. I placed it, and unfortunately it was kind of small and mid, but at least they tried. And I accidentally harvested the orange tulip, okay? That entire segment was for nothing. At least the brain rot cactus was almost 1 million shekels. The bamboo also got brain rot, adding another cool 300,000 shekels to our total. Down to the final 10 minutes, we only have 1 or 2 more brain rot mutations before the challenge is over. Hopefully my godly sprinkler can put in some work. I bought some bamboos and placed them, but they were all mid, so I just ended up harvesting them all. I did keep the tallest one, but after a while I realized that massive cactus we had was way better, so I just harvested it. Our massive cactus also got brain rot mutation while we were waiting, so that was nice. We also got a ton of giant cactuses, and even one silver one, but the timer's gonna end before we can collect them, which is tragic. I did manage to collect my massive cactus that had brain rot mutation, and it was worth over 2 million shekels, which was really nice for not having any variance. After that, the timer sorta ended, but I wanted to collect the final brain rot cactus to see how much it'd give us. 1.5 million, not bad. With that, however, the challenge comes to an end, and we made 30 million shekels in an hour. Pretty decent for just one pet. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this showcase of this lemon lion.